Hey everyone. Today, my trend of not having a shirt to match the video's subject continues, because today I'm updating my Mortal Kombat movie ranking. As always, spoiler alert. Starting off, number 7 is Mortal Kombat Annihilation. This movie is a train wreck. The plot, if you can call it that, makes the first movie look like a masterclass in screenwriting by comparison. The fight choreography is fine, but the cinematography and editing leave a lot to be desired.
Katana? You wish.
There are a couple bits of CGI that are actually decent, but for the most part, it's just awful. Honestly, the less said about this movie, the better. My score is 0.5 out of 5.
Ew, 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 ew.
Number 6 is Mortal Kombat, 1995. What does it say that this is one of Paul W.S. Anderson's best movies? That's not rhetorical, I'm actually asking. Unlike its sequel, this movie is at least entertaining enough to make up for most of its flaws. The writing is a mixed bag. On the one hand, the dialogue is good and a lot of the humor holds up. On the other hand, the plot is pretty thin, and as it goes on, we get back-to-back scenes that often just have no connective tissue between them. The main characters are well fleshed out, but they don't get much development. Scorpion and Sub-Zero's backstories are gone, and they have been reduced to just Shang Tsung's minions. And while most of the acting is fine, Christopher Lambert was seriously miscast as Raiden. I love him in Highlander, but he was not the right choice for Raiden. On the other side of the equation, Cary Hiroyuki Tagawa is absolutely perfect as Shang Tsung. He's perfectly over the top and clearly having a lot of fun. The action is good if not great.
Finish him quickly. Pay me my tribute.
This puny mortal will be no problem. I'll crush him in one blow.
All right. Let's dance. Sorry.
The music is great, and it gave us one of the most kick-ass theme songs of all time. The score is 3 out of 5. Number 5 is Mortal Kombat Legends Cage Match. When this movie was first announced, I got my hopes up because I was thinking, oh shit, we're getting Cassie Cage way early. And then the trailer dropped, and I was disappointed. But then I was like, okay, no, this still looks good. And it was good. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite feel like Mortal Kombat. Yes, you have the characters, but ultimately... Okay, let's put it this way. Johnny Cage is like Captain Jack Sparrow. He is a great character who works best as part of an ensemble. That's why the first Pirates of the Caribbean is still the best. This movie is a lot of fun. I enjoy it. I will watch it again. But I don't know, like I was going in hoping for more of a Mortal Kombat feel. I do love the aesthetic. It very much feels like 80s throwback, and the animation has been changed to reflect that. And it all looks solid. It's a very good looking movie. The writing is all good if not great. The music is pretty good. The fights we get are the usual level of great I've come to expect from these animated movies.
This is the city of angels. No devils allowed. Come on, man. Is that all you got? Well, look at that. Even demons have balls.
And ultimately, yeah, it's a lot of fun. A score is 3.5 out of 5. Number 4 is Mortal Kombat Legends Battle of the Realms. This movie is a step down from Scorpion's Revenge, but it retains most of that movie's positive qualities. With some exceptions, there's not as much character development this time around, and it feels a little more overstuffed, like they're trying to do a little too much at once. The animation is the usual level of great, considering the low budgets these movies have. So far, I cannot find any budgetary information on any of the 4 animated movies, for some reason. But I imagine the budgets weren't very high, considering these were all released direct to streaming. So the budget can't have been that high, and considering that, it looks great. The voice acting is solid, the action is great. I love that we get more of the brutal X-ray hits. That's, so good.
Shall pay for my brother's death.
Like I mentioned earlier, the movie's biggest problem is that it's overstuffed. There are too many plot threads crammed into 80 minutes, and some of them feel undercooked. But on the other hand, overall, the story works as a cohesive whole. For all of the small problems, as a whole, it works just fine. I love that for only the second time in this entire franchise, the merger of the realms is shown in intricate detail. The previous time was the dumpster fire known as Annihilation. The worlds overlap each other, different species cross the boundaries and usually end up fighting. The chaos really only delays the destruction of the universe. The score is 3.5 out of 5. Number 3 is Mortal Kombat 2021. I still love this movie. It's not great, but it's entertaining as hell. The writing, acting, action, and kills are all better than the OG film. I love that they actually tried something different with the plot. It didn't work 100% of the time, but kudos for trying. This time, Shang Tsung has decided to just kill or disable all of Earthrealm's champions before the tournament even begins, and honestly, that's totally in character for him. Ing-Chen Han is great as Shang Tsung. A bit of a step down from Carrie, but still great. The rest of the acting is solid. Joe Talzin and Hiroyuki Sanada are great despite limited screen time. The final fight is easily the best in any live-action Mortal Kombat movie. Louis Tan, Jessica McNamee, Ludi Lin, and Max Huang are all good if not great. Tadanobu Asano is good as Raiden. He was kind of disappointing, but after what we got in the first 2 live-action movies, he's definitely a step up. I like that Liu Kang is just this chill monk, instead of the chosen one with a stick up his ass. It's a welcome change. I like that Bi-Han is actually responsible for killing Scorpion instead of Quan Chi pulling some tricks. I like Reptile's more animalistic design than previous movies. Also, Kung Lao's buzzsaw hat kill is probably the best kill in any Mortal Kombat movie, or at least out of the live-action ones. My score is 3.5 out of 5. Number 2 is Mortal Kombat Legends Snowblind. This one is a step up from Battle of the Realms, but it's not quite on the level of Scorpion's Revenge. The plot is something new and interesting, the voice acting is solid, and the action is violent and fun. Okay, so because Kenshi is blind and he has the magical sword that helps him see, we get that point of view instead of the X-ray vision, and it looks great.
What the hell?
It looks like we have an uninvited guest. Well, don't be shy. Come out and show yourself.
Let these people go, or I will kill every last one of you.
Oh, check out the balls on this bloke. Hey, Jarek. Kill him.
I love this version of Sub-Zero that we get. The old recluse who just tries to avoid conflict and has good reason to do so. I love that Kano is the big bad this time around, and probably the most powerful version of that character to date. He's a solid villain. My score is 4 out of 5. Finally, number 1 is Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge. This movie goes the most in-depth into Scorpion's backstory, and I love it. My favorite part is that Johnny just thinks he's there for an acting gig, and Raiden is happy to let him believe that, right up until Tarkatan is trying to kill him.
One at a time, everybody, one at a time.
Brought enough for everyone, okay.
Where'd you guys put my trailer? I'd like to freshen up before we start shooting.
He has no idea what he's doing. Should we tell him?
His journey is one of discovery. Besides, I find it amusing.
This is the best version of Raiden. Out of all these movies, this is the best version of Raiden.
Whoa, 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 everyone, just chillax, okay? No one needs to fight anyone, especially some guy that just went psycho on a bunch of,
Black Dragon. Mercenaries. Assassins. Bad guys.
Yeah, those guys.
We have to continue. Once Mortal Kombat has been declared, it must be finished.
Did you declare Mortal Kombat? Did you?
Nope.
What about you, Mr.
Scorpion.
Oh, it's catchy. I like that. Did you declare Mortal Kombat? Good, good, great. Then no one needs to die.
I love we get a switch up on who fights who in this version, at least compared to the 95 movie. Johnny Cage fights the Tarkatan, who I initially thought was Baraka, but Baraka shows up in the second movie, so it's not him. Sonya fights Reptile, Liu Kang fights Goro. This might be the best video game movie ever made. It's top 3 for sure. My score is 4 out of 5. Hey everyone, what's your ranking? Let me know down in the comments. Like and subscribe and all that. If you don't like the video, tell me why. Try to be constructive. Then subscribe anyway. You'll be notified when I upload a new video, and tell me why that one sucks. I have a Patreon. It's 2 tiers. First tier is just access to exclusive content. The second tier is that you can commission tribute videos. So if that interests you, link in the description. That's all for now. Stay safe in these crazy times.